Today I want to talk to you about acceptance. Acceptance is the active ingredient in tapping. It's the thing that actually dissolves and does the work. So think about it for a minute. When you feel angry or sad or afraid or frustrated, do you automatically drop into acceptance? Usually not. Usually you feel angry that you're angry, sad that you're sad, frustrated that you're frustrated. So what happens when you take fire and you want to put it out and you add more fire to it? I've got frustration, now I'm adding frustration to it, now I've doubled my frustration. But if I take my frustration and I add acceptance or compassion to it, it actually neutralizes it. And what's happening in your body is that it's neutralizing a neural pathway where two synapses have glued together in an emotional response. And when it meets the acceptance, those neural pathways actually unhinge, relax, a protein bond dissolves. The circuit is now ready to reconfigure, and you can rewire your brain after it's freed up and open. So what I want to focus with you on today is getting used to dropping into accepting your reality. That you're not arguing with your version of reality anymore in an effort to force it to change, because that will never work. You must accept for a moment what your experience of life is. It doesn't mean that that moment now will last forever, and that's usually a huge fear. If I accept it, then it's never going to change. I've got to fight, right? But fighting creates fighting. So if you can accept that you're angry, if you can accept that you're sad, if you can accept that you're never gonna get understood by your parents, they will actually relax. Your parents will relax when they feel that you're not fighting them anymore, that you accept that they don't accept you. And guess what? You'll feel more acceptance from them. But you're gonna have to start it. So you're the trigger point. You're the part that goes in and goes, I'm adding acceptance to the mix. Okay? So if there's only one thing I ever give you in my entire life, it would be this piece. Use acceptance constantly on your own experience of reality and watch what happens. That will catalyze the change that you desire. So let's practice. So it's not just a theory that you're hearing from me, but an actual experience in your own body. So think of something about yourself that you don't like, that you can't accept. Or maybe it's something about your life that you don't like, that you can't accept right now. You can't accept that you're having to work and work without enough sleep, or you can't accept that there's this traffic every single day and you have to deal with it, okay? Pick something. It could be small, it could be large. And let's tap for a minute on how it makes you feel to add acceptance to the mix. Okay, so got your topic? Now, how much does it bother you from 0 to 10? 10 would be completely bothers me, and 0 is like, doesn't bother me at all, which means you should pick something else. Okay, so just give it a number so that you can see where the intensity is for you before we start tapping. Got your number? Good. All right, so massaging the front of the chest, finding the tender spots in the front of the chest, press around until you feel where the tissue's a bit more sore. Big deep breath, big sigh. And think about that thing that you're having a hard time accepting. And let's just say, I can't accept this. I can't accept this. Repeat after me. I can't accept this. Tap your eyebrows. I can't accept this. And tap the temples. I'm not ever going to be able to accept this. Tap your cheeks. I accept that I can't accept this. Big breath, big sigh. I accept that this is really hard for me to accept. And tap into the lips and just bringing a little love to the part of you that doesn't even want to accept this. Big deep breath. And tap your chest. I love and accept myself, even if I can't accept this thing. And think about what it is. And tap the front of the rib cage. Part of me is resisting accepting this. I'm afraid if I accept it, it will last longer. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good, tapping the side of your rib cage. I deeply and completely forgive myself for withholding acceptance about this situation. Think about your situation again. And tap the inside of your wrist. I love and accept myself. Good. Tap the side of your thumb. I'm learning to use acceptance to change reality. Tap your index finger. Think about the thing you can't accept again and just say to yourself out loud, I choose to accept this for now. Good. Breathe. Tap your middle finger. I choose to accept this for now, even though it feels so unacceptable to me. And tap the bottom of your fourth finger. I choose to accept this experience. This is how I really feel about it. Big breath. Tap your little finger. This unacceptable feeling. Tap the side of your hand. I love and forgive myself. Tap the top of your head. Think about that unacceptable thing that you're working on right now. How intense is the charge now? Tune in and see if you can give it a number. Is the number changing? Tap the eyebrows. I love and accept myself, even with this unacceptable experience. Tap the cheeks, big breath. And think about it again. I'm open to releasing the stress about this. I'm allowing things to shift and change as I accept what's actually occurring for me. Big, deep breath. This is how I'm really experiencing it. And think again about your situation. Good. Tap the front of your ribs. My body can relax. And tap the side of your ribs. I'm allowing myself new solutions, new possibilities, new levels of support. Big deep breath, big sigh. We're almost done. Tap the side of your thumb. I love and accept myself, even if I secretly don't. Tap your index finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself, even if I've been rejecting myself. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good. Tap your middle finger. It's safe for me to learn how to use acceptance to transform my life, to transform reality, to transform history. Big breath, big sigh. Tap the side of the hand. I'm accepting the situation for now, and I'm inviting new possibilities. Good. So tune in, keep tapping for a second, and just tune in. Think about that thing you originally chose to work on just a couple minutes ago. How does it feel now when you think about it? Big breath. Tune into it again. What number would you give it now? I'm guessing that the number is decreasing, and that if you do this again for a few more minutes, it will disappear. If it hasn't disappeared, it means there's some aspects of it that you haven't accepted yet. Maybe a tone of voice, or the first time this happened, which is really the root of it. I invite you to come to the World Tapping Circle and get underneath your issues with me. This is just a very small taste of what's possible. I'm accepting myself as I am. I'm accepting that I have control over my experience of reality. I'm a powerful creator being, and I'm creating change with acceptance of myself and of my situations. And tap all over your body. Give yourself some loving and encouraging and accepting statements. See if you can say them out loud. I really want you to practice learning to accept yourself. What could you say right now? I accept myself. I accept that I'm growing. Say something kind to yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! That feels good, right? Good. I hope you continue to keep accepting reality so that we can transform it together.